Bonjour, nous sommes à Francfort, nous étions la dernière fois. Nous allons faire route vers Dublin, en Irlande, à bord d'un Airbus A320 de la compagnie Aer Lingus. Nous allons procéder à l'embarquement des passagers et au chargement du fret. Arrivée du personnel de bord, pilote et hôtesse. Arrivée des passagers.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Okay, let's do the before start checklist.
Windows and doors
Closed and locked.
APU
APU on.
APU bleed,
Set on.
external power,
Disconnected and off.
cabin signs,
On.
thrust levers,
Idle.
parking brake,
On.
baro reference,
Checked. 1029er.
1029, check beacon lights,
Set on.
checklist complete.
Air 340, turn left on Kilo 3 and...
Go ahead, sir.
Pushback
Okay,
demandé.
ground. We have ATC clearance for start and taxi now, so please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
Roger.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Air 3186, traffic on a 2-mile funnel.
You're off on the trucks today, Captain, so your ground equipment and stairs are clear and all doors are closed. Ready when you are.
Is okay.
Kilo 3, short 27 right, flagship, third, E289 over 27.
Locking gear.
41 joining Kilo, parking Delta 16.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Démarrage du moteur. Pushback. Moteur
Starting
droit.
engine 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard and thank you for flying with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to these life-saving tips in case of an emergency. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened
Engine
by
2
moving the handle in the
stabilized.
direction of the arrow. Each door
Moteur
is
gauche.
equipped with an inflatable slide
Starting
which
engine
may
1.
also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically drop from a compartment above your seat. Thank you for your attention and please enjoy your flight.
3645 ground, 127 left left, back to the Echo, hold short, over 127 right. 7 left, Echo short, 7 right, count, 45. South 30, back, 27 right, Echo. South 3055 ground, taxi, Kilo 3, very much spot number. Kilo 3, here, ramp, spot number.
Engine 1 stabilized.
Set parking brakes.
And that's a good start on both engines. All systems are normal. Thank you for your help and all clear. We'll see you for signals on the right, please.
Roger, 2 good starts, all clear signals, see you on the right.
The after start checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Checked. Normal.
APU bleed.
Set off.
APU master.
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Rudder trim.
Checked. 0.
Pitch trim. Flight controls.
Unlocking gear.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Tow truck disconnected.
Full up.
Bypass bin removed.
Full down. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Check flaps.
Flaps 1.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
ECAM door page.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
Nous décollerons de la piste 25 gauche, marqué 26 gauche sur
And the
l'aéroport.
taxi checklist.
Nose lights.
Set on.
Brake checks.
Pedal pressed. Checked. 0.
Check. Auto brake.
Max.
Takeoff data.
Reviewed.
FCU.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. ECAM TO config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
spot 13, remember. 399 ground, 7 left, should be an echo short of 27 right is Papa. 7 left, echo short of 27 right will be Papa. Short 80, correction 3188, check the transponder, when you get a second, cross 27 right, Monster Tower. Alright, clocking right now, appreciate it, Monster Tower, the other side, you have a good day, 3188, trip back at. Ground, Cactus 1821, spot 9, we at Alpha. 1821, 3, round, I'm sorry, Mr. Bob. Spot 9, Alpha. Thanks, 1821, check for Papa on the 8th departure side, runway 27 left, taxi at Kilo 3, hold short of 27 right. Alright, we'll look for Papa and Kilo 3, hold short of 27 right, Cactus 1821. Edward Scott, 3755, crossway 27 right, Sierra. Cross 27 right, Sierra. Tower AP 4284, spot 9, ready to taxi. 34, thanks, 127 left, taxi on Kilo 3 and hold short of 127 right. Okay, Kilo 3, hold short, 27 right, 3799, cross 27 right, file company to runway Monster Tower. Cross 27 right, at Kilo 3 over to Tower, Cactus 1821 with pop-up. Thank you. AC 4284, cross runway 27 right on Kilo 3, Monster Tower after you cross, get it. Okay, cross 27 right on Kilo 3, going to Tower, and we have pop-up. Ground is Air Canada 340, turning right on Kilo for Gate Delta 5. 340, Philly ground taxi, Kilo and Kilo 3. Actually, hold short of Kilo 3, Canada 340, stay with me. Okay, Kilo short of Kilo 3, we'll stay with you, Air Canada 340. Ground, Air Canada 3186, approaching spot 9 for taxi. 3186, that's you coming up on November, right? We're going, yeah, we're coming up on November, we can take your time, November. That's cool, 3186, just pass behind Air Canada for 27 left, going November, hold short of 27. Alright, Kilo November behind Air Canada, and we'll hold short of 27 right. PR 3186. Air 340, turn left on Kilo 3, and the ramp control's waiting for you, 130.57. Okay, left at Kilo 3 and over at the ramp there, Canada.
Approaching 25 right.
Ground flagship 3289, spot 9, Texas, November. US 3186, traffic on a 2 mile funnel.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain has advised that we are now clear for takeoff.
Flagship 3289, ground on 27 left, taxi at Kilo 3, hold short, runway 27. Kilo 3, short 27 right, flagship 3289 over 27 left. Around 86441, joining Kilo, parking Delta 16. 6441, 1 kilo, hold short of November. Contact ramp control 130.05. Short of November, push to ramp 85441. Good morning, ramp 85441, short of November, go to Delta, please. And flagship warrior, you want to talk to ramp at 30.57. Southwest, 1947 approaching. 1947 for the ground, runway 27 left, taxi kilo 3, hold short, runway 27 right. Alright, 27 left, kilo 3, hold short. Southwest, where's it? Alright, trip 3029, cross runway 27 right, tower, the other side.
Voilà, nous arrivons à la
1947, follow the RJ, cross runway
gauche.
27 right, tower, the other side. Ground, Wisconsin 3645, stop 13 November. 3645 ground, runway 249. Kilo 3, airframe from spot 9, south 3645.
Flight attendants, seats for takeoff please. Before takeoff checklist.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
Brake fans.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked. Normal.
TCAS.
TARA, tilt above.
Exterior lights.
Set on.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stow. Checklist complete.
Alignement piste.
Number 8 Delta Lima, runway 12 right, line up and wait. Allow 007 heavy exit via Zulu Alpha, then continue straight ahead via Bravo and monitor ground point 9.
Continue straight ahead via Alpha Bravo,
Zulu Alpha, Bravo 121.9.
11.9 Zulu Alpha and Bravo.
On runway.
1951, taxi via Juliet, stay with me.
Via Juliet with you, American 851.
Décollage.
Takeoff. Man toga, SRS and runway.
Check. Power set.
And for American 851, just want to confirm we're clear.
100 knots.
Checked.
American 1851, nope, I didn't give you the crossing, but you are clear to cross runway 2 right now. Continue straight ahead via Alpha and just monitor ground point 9 today.
Okay, great.
B1. Rotate.
Rotation.
Monitor ground point 9, we are clear across 6 right here.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Flight 4146,
Gear up.
Navigation.
line up and wait.
Check.
Good afternoon, wind 220 at 8, following a Boeing 757, 6 miles ahead, caution right turbulence, runway 13 left, please land.
Land runway 13 left, ST on 101, can you confirm?
Gear is up. Lights off.
Say again?
Can you confirm minimum altitude? to
And
passenger?
flap 0.
Climb.
Speed check. Flap 0.
Climb thrust.
Discretion is 10-101.
PA
Autopilot is going on.
automatique.
Engine mode selector.
Checked. Normal.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
Flaps.
Checked. Retracted.
Landing gear.
Gear up. Lights off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Packs.
Both on.
Anti-ice.
On.
TCAS.
Checked.
Altimeter.
102.9er.
1029. Checked. Checklist complete. Transition altitude.
Baro reference set and cross-checked.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now safe to use your portable electronic devices.
Request 370. We're pretty close to that on the performance. Only 500 below the optimum. So that is everything.
Okay, so 029, request flight level 370.
Captain 029, okay.
So you've got a massive entry time. 3000. And how
Castro 029, contact flight control 131.15.
Notre altitude de croisière choisie est de 35 000 pieds. Nous allons bientôt atteindre cette altitude. Voilà, nous allons y arriver. FM 350, 35 000 pieds. 10 500 mètres d'altitude. Et voilà, nous y sommes. Nous allons passer juste à côté du Luxembourg. Non. Nous allons rentrer bientôt en Belgique. Ensuite en Angleterre. Tablette. Service passager.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now serving beverages. Juices and soft drinks around the house. Alcoholic beverages, they're going to cost you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving cold sandwiches. You have a choice of turkey, ham, or roast beef.
Aer Lingus, compagnie irlandaise.
Center, hello, Kestrel 029, descending clear 260 for 240. Kestrel 029, is going to maintain 16,000, Daytona Beach altimeter is 3015. Descend to 16,000, 3015, Kestrel 029. 16,000 blue, I'm on the top range. Kestrel 029, just confirm the Daytona 3015. Affirmative, 3015. 16,000 blue.
Bonne météo, météo de saison. C'est parti. Nous survolons la mer du Nord. Et nous allons rentrer en Angleterre. La météo est bonne. Il nous reste 400 miles à parcourir, Dublin d'ici. Nous avons quelques collègues devant nous. Nous sommes toujours en Angleterre. Les avions, l'avion que l'on le retrouve en jaune ici. Voilà ici.
Have you ever been to Hawaii? I went last summer. It's incredibly beautiful there.
Approach and you runner 7 Quebec Whiskey descending level 80, speed coming back 230 knots inbound Elba from Robbie.
Le tas de descente est affiché. Nous allons voir notre altitude d'approche. Elle est indiquée à 3000 pieds par le FMS. Donc je règle l'altimètre sur 3000. Et j'effectuerai la descente juste après la checklist.
Okay, let's go through the descent preparation checklist.
Seatbelt sign.
On.
Anti-ice.
On.
Landing information.
Received.
Altimeter. Standard. Baro radio.
Set.
Checklist complete.
J'active la descente.
Initiating descent.
FMA check.
Radar tilt.
Set below.
9 November Charlie, the definite is here to open. Number 15 kilos and right to Gannett, set the localizer runway 10.
Right turn Gannett, set the localizer 10.
9 November Charlie, descent 5000 feet of journey 1012.
75,000 feet on 1012, run there.
Voilà, l'avion commence sa descente.
Hey, actually, fine, thanks, that's good.
That's very, very short.
Thank you.
9 November Charlie, turn right 10 degrees.
Right 10 gives us new heading 325, Ryanair, November Charlie.
9 November Charlie, right. 97 Quebec Whiskey, turn left to Gannett.
Left to Gannett, thank you, 7 Quebec Whiskey.
Atterrissage dans 25 minutes.
Reduce 230 knots, Ryanair 98 November Charlie. Cancel 029er, heavy contact, Orlando approach 121.1.
That's exactly this, turn left to Gannett.
Hey Glenn, sorry, sit in now, Ryanair 7.
Yes.
4-3 Charlie with Papa, the back show on Romeo, out of Volta 9, descending front of Asia.
Channel 43 Charlie, good afternoon. Continue 1 Romeo line, expect to turn before Kilo.
Sir, before Kilo, forward.
And 9 November Charlie, descent 4000 feet to 8 miles further descent to Pearson.
To our destination. Please fasten your seatbelts and ensure that all electronic devices are in their optimal
9 November Charlie, turn right heading 335.
Heading 335, Ryanair,
Liner 98 November Charlie, descent 3000 feet and have a turn 340.
3,000 feet, Ryanair, November Charlie.
Liner 98 November Charlie, turn right to Gannett.
Right turn to Gannett, Ryanair. Dublin approach, very good afternoon, sir. 1 November Charlie, with him at Asda for the owner on the descending 80, 210 knots.
November Charlie, afternoon. Clear crest to Temple.
Echo, thank you, show 1 November Charlie.
Left turn feet short.
3,000 feet and compass channel 520 limit.
And I'm 43 Charlie, continue present heading.
Getting to
9 November Charlie, descend 2,000 feet, cleared on with approach.
2,000 feet cleared island, right, run 9 November Charlie.
9 November Charlie, reduce speed 180.
Reduces 180, so right.
5 delivery, turn left in 230.
At 230. Left Ghana, December 5 Julie signal.
Nous atterrirons piste 16.
And 9 November Charlie, contact tower 118.6, boy.
186, run in.
KLM 43 Charlie, just continue on the heading and descend 3,000 feet to H and have a left turn for European Echo.
Let's go with Royal, continue initially in the heading 256 Ghana. 3,000 from Charlie?
KLM 43 Charlie, A from 3,000 feet further descent in the guest house.
Okay, okay,
KLM 43 Charlie, turn left heading 230.
Left 230.
Shamrock 5 Juliet Lima, just confirm clear to approach.
Shamrock 5 Juliet Lima, descend now 2,000 feet to our clear for the approach.
Then 2,000 feet, cleared INS 10, Shamrock 5 Juliet Lima.
KLM 43 Charlie, continue left turn to Gamma, change step below.
À Dublin, la température est de 9 degrés. Il y aura une visibilité moyenne.
Goes 1 November Charlie, continue on the heading, descend 3,000 feet and have a left turn to Beam Echo.
Heading 255, then 3,000 feet, show 1 November Charlie.
4 Channel 33 Juliet, on the back to arrival 10 double 80.
33 Juliet, afternoon to you, clear crest from Echo, descend 4,000 feet up to H1012, expect a left turn before Echo.
Back to Echo 4,01012, next turn before Echo, Shamrock 3 Juliet.
Goes 1 November Charlie, turn left heading 230.
Heading 230, show 1 November Charlie. Established, Shamrock 5 Juliet Lima.
KLM 5 Juliet Lima, clear for the approach, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye.
Tower 1186, Shamrock 5 Juliet Lima.
KLM 43 Charlie, descend to 2,000 feet to H at Gamma, clear on with approach runway 10, report us as your passage.
Victoria localized limit from Ghana to Ireland, Bravo 10, now 2,000.
So it's 1 November Charlie, turn left heading 190.
Heading 190, so 1 November Charlie.
Replie les tablettes.
So 1 November Charlie, reduce to 180 knots.
180 for 1 November Charlie.
Yellow 43 Charlie, clear to city first. So 1 November Charlie, turn left again.
Right down and show 1 November Charlie.
Yellow 43 Charlie, reduce speed 160 knots. Number 2, contact tower 118.6, bye-bye. 50 Julie, descent to 3000 feet, skin east.
Channel 322, confirm 3000 on 312.
Channel 33 Julie, take off.
Thank you.
Stewart 1 November Charlie, descent 2000 feet, cleared on at the coast.
And 2 feet cleared out, that's still 1 November Charlie.
Julie, turn left heading 230, reduce speed 240 knots.
230, and back to 240, ship 323.
Charlie, those lights are established.
So 1 November Charlie, clear for the approach, contact tower 118.16, bye-bye.
Tower 186, thanks for help, so 1 November Charlie.
Channel 50 Julie, reduce speed 210.
Back to the 10, ship 322.
First, good afternoon, right now, 1 to Bravo Golf,
Nous allons arriver à 10 000 pieds.
Passing 10,000 feet. Lights on.
Thanks, 410
On.
is directing. 1 to Bravo Golf.
Channel 50 Julie, turn left to 2 Gamma.
Uganda, channel 32 Juliet.
De la pluie, mêlée de neige.
Channel 50 Julie, descent 2000 feet, cleared on the coast.
Send 2000 Jeff report, channel 33 Juliet.
Quelques turbulences.
Establish channel 32 Juliet.
Channel 50 Julie, clear for the approach, not above 180 knots, and contact tower 186, right?
Above 180, 86, 32
Dublin over and 5 Juliet Alpha, descending final 70, descent, continue with the 1 route.
25 Juliet Alpha, good afternoon to you, clear direct to Oslex, descent 5,000 feet, on CLH 1012.
Oslex, descent 5,000 feet, CLH 1012, and 5 Juliet Alpha.
25 Juliet Alpha, expect a right turn before you reach Oslex. I want to Bravo Golf, descend 3000 feet, QNH.
Descend 3000 feet, 102, 12 Bravo Golf.
Approach checklist.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stow. Cabin signs.
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
Checked.
Barrow reference.
Standard.
Checklist complete.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
Atterrissage dans 10 minutes.
Flight slope alive. Transition altitude.
Barrow reference set and cross check. 1012.
1012. Checked.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Volet sur un.
Alors, tu vas avoir une Africaine, c'est le flight level 10, I'll have private descent.
Thanks, African. Step level 10, 12 Bravo Golf.
Positive Alpha, descend 4000 feet, QNH.
Level speed QNH 102, running positive.
I want to Bravo Golf, descend 2000 feet, QNH, cleared on approach 10, 4000 feet.
Descend 2000 feet, 102, cleared on 10, we call you establish 1 Bravo Golf.
J'augmente la vitesse verticale, non pas de descente, pour arriver à 3000 pieds. J'active l'approche.
Localizer alive.
I want to Bravo Golf, confirm you are turning for gap.
A-Firm 1 Bravo Golf, establishing in.
I want to Bravo Golf, Arch. Bravo Golf, contact now, 118.6, bye-bye.
186, fine, 1 Bravo Golf, thanks, Bennett.
95 Juliet Alpha, turn right heading 330.
Right heading 330, running positive.
5 Juliet Alpha, descend to 3000 feet, turn in.
300 feet, running 5 Juliet Alpha.
Dublin approach, low Ryanair 467 Bravo.
Localizer
captured.
80, reducing speed 250.
Final 467 Bravo, good afternoon to you. Cleared back to Neckel, descend 4000 feet, QNH 1011.
Straight ahead to Neckel and descend
capture.
4000 feet, down QNH 101 Ryanair 467 Bravo.
Capture, glide,
captured.
capturé,
1011, running 5 Juliet Alpha.
piste en vue, avion aligné et stabilisé.
$2,500.
2,500.
Right, to get a sense of the localizer, runway 10, running 5 Juliet Alpha.
Final 467 Bravo, expect a left turn before you reach Neckel.
Roger, Ryanair 467 Bravo.
Flaps 2.
Voilà sur
Flaps
le
2.
Gear down.
train.
Gear down.
Train sorti. Relais sur full.
5 Juliet Alpha, descend 2000 feet, cleared on approach.
10 feet, clear for the island approach, running 5 Juliet Alpha.
Medium.
Exterior lights.
On.
Go round altitude.
5 Juliet
Checked.
Alpha, fully Tower Charlotte, runway
Landing
10.
memo.
Checked and now blue.
Checklist complete.
186, running 5 Juliet Alpha, commanding.
Mid-pied.
1,000.
Approach, good day, Shamrock 35 Yankee, descending flight level 80 towards Neckel, speed coming back now towards 250.
35 Yankee, good afternoon to you. Reach Neckel, expect a left turn before you reach Neckel, descend to 4000 feet, QNH now 1011.
Je prends la main.
Okay, continue towards Neckel.
Auto flight
descend
off.
4000 feet, QNH 1011, Shamrock 35 Yankee.
Final 467 Bravo, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1011.
3000 feet, QNH 101, Ryanair 467 Bravo.
500.
500.
400.
400.
300. 100 above.
Approaching minimums.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
Minimum.
Continue.
F230 Ryanair 467 Bravo.
Arrondi.
100.
100.
70. 60. 50. 40.
50.
30. 20. Retard. Retard.
20.
10. 5.
Atterrissage.
10.
Ground spoilers.
knots.
70 knots.
60 knots.
Manual brakes.
Auto brakes off.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not leave your seat until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Set APU
And the
on.
after landing checklist.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Ground spoilers.
Set off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked. Normal.
Flaps.
Checked. Retracted.
TCAS.
Checked. Standby.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
APU.
On.
Checklist complete.
Et voici donc Dublin. Nous allons rejoindre notre porte, la A11.
Establishing the localizer area for 10 Bravo. 186, have a good area for 10 Bravo. Left landing 240, Shamrock 35 Yankee.
On était juste à côté. Et voilà. Frein de parking. Arrêt des moteurs.
Ladies and gentlemen, on a wing and a prayer, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of
It
the
was a
captain
nice
and crew,
flight,
we thank
so
you
let's
for
do the
making us
packing
your first
checklist
choice
and then we
air
are done for the
carrier.
day.
Hope you will join us again.
Parking brake and chocks.
And the chocks are set. Back and brake released.
Engines master.
Both off.
Seatbelt signs.
Set off.
Beacon lights.
Set off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
Set off.
Fuel pumps.
Set off.
Checklist complete.
Voilà, nous voici arrivés. Nous allons procéder au débarquement des passagers et au déchargement de fret. Quelques vues de l'aéroport de Dublin. Débarquement des passagers. Voilà pour ce vol de Francfort Dublin avec Aer Lingus, Airbus A320. J'espère que ce vol vous a plu. Si vous n'êtes pas abonné, abonnez-vous en cliquant sur l'étiquette rouge en bas à droite qui vous renverra sur mon site YouTube. Vous serez informé de toutes les mises à jour. J'ai des playlists classées par région, par pays. Nous couvrons le monde entier, donc vous pouvez choisir votre pays dans les playlists et vos aéroports. Voilà, ce vol est terminé. Je vous dis bye, à plus.